wanted the fame, but not the cover of Newsweek. Guess beggars can't be choosy. Wanted to receive attention from my music. Wanted to be left alone. Public excuse me.
Hello. I'm by a white Toyota right now. Is that at your house? All right, you'll see me backing out of here. You see that blue truck? The one with the Durango on it? Where are you at? What's your address? Oh hell, I thought this was 513. It's 509 right there, that White House. Wow, these people can't drive. Do you see my truck? I'm going the wrong way, huh? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. No, I was going the wrong way. I thought it was 509, 507, but no, it's the wrong way. All right, we're looking at a Toyota. I'm gonna do a video today. I'm doing a video today. I'm doing a video today.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm already videoing. All right, let's begin. What do you got going on? Tell everybody what you got going on.
Well, today is a beautiful day. Not much going on. Just
Okay.
been running some errands.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Good to see you again.
Okay.
And now, hopefully, we'll figure out the illness of my car.
What's it doing? It won't crank?
It won't crank. It won't start.
It won't crank and it won't start.
Right.
You got the keys?
I do.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, you're going to have to open it with the keys because it's dead.
It's not electric. Oh, it's dead. The battery's dead on it.
Yeah, it's a new battery in it, but
And the fob.
since it's been sitting a while, you know.
All right, let's see what you got here, Miss Lewis. Oh, well, the battery's completely dead for one, I believe.
Yeah.
The lights aren't on, so let's get a jumper box on there.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. All right, I did put my power pack on it. It's kind of low on the charge, but still I have no lights in the dash.
Oh, okay.
So let me get another tool.
Probably need to warm up.
Huh? No, it ain't gotta warm up that much. I should have a blinking light or something. You know, if I got my battery pack on it.
Yeah, for the battery charge up, maybe. I don't know.
So let's see what the battery says. You might have 12 volts in the battery. You probably do, now that I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
But let's see if you got anything in the battery.
I can see.
No, the battery is toasted.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not even turning on my meter. So we have a connection problem maybe. So let's check the connections, maybe take these clamps off and clean them up. Yeah, this might be a good video. People need to learn about that. Battery's always the first step.
Yeah.
Always the first step to check. What were you saying earlier?
I was saying that I had to actually take it back to Midas because when it first started doing it, I had to check, and the guy told me, he said, "Well, it's your battery," and I was like, "Battery? That battery is not even a year old." He said, "Well, take it back where you got it from." So I took it back to Midas, and they said they put a new one in there. So I don't know.
No, it looks like a new battery.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a new battery. And I don't have another battery in my truck. I did, but I just got rid of it. It's been in my truck forever. Okay, it's a brand new battery. Just trying to find someone to buy it. And finally someone bought that thing. Okay, take these clamps off real quick. And Take these clamps off real quick and let's see if my meter will go beep, beep, beep. Hopefully it does. I don't think it will though. Your battery is completely toasted. Oh my God. Okay, so let's, it's not gonna come back.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to get another battery more than likely, but I'm gonna get some jumper cables on it.
Okay.
And see if it'll crank up. What were you saying earlier?
I was saying that I had to actually take it back to Midas because when it first started doing it, I had to check, and the guy told me, he said, "Well, it's your battery," and I was like, "Battery? That battery is not even a year old." He said, "Well, take it back where you got it from." So I took it back to Midas, and they said they put a new one in there. So I don't know.
No, it looks like a new battery.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a new battery. And I don't have another battery in my truck. I did, but I just got rid of it. It's been in my truck forever. Okay, it's a brand new battery. Just trying to find someone to buy it. And finally someone bought that thing. Okay, take these clamps off real quick. And take these clamps off real quick and let's see if my meter will go beep, beep, beep. Hopefully it does. I don't think it will though. Your battery is completely toasted. Oh my God. Okay, so let's, it's not gonna come back.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to get another battery more than likely, but I'm gonna get some jumper cables on it.
Okay.
And see if it'll crank up. All right, usually when batteries get that low, they're not coming back from the dead.
Yeah.
They're not. If I can't turn on my little meter with the voltage out of that battery, a volt, 2 volts, it's more likely it's not going to come back. So at least you got a warranty on it. Where'd you get it?
Midas.
Midas
They just put one in there like maybe 4 months ago.
So all I need to do is get you started
Yeah.
to get up to Midas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's work on that. That's our mission.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully. I'm gonna get it started one way or another.
Okay.
That way, so if you gotta get ready to go, yeah.
No, I'm ready now.
You ready to go? Okay.
First.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm gonna put my meter back on it right now. See what we got. You're gonna hear it go beep, beep, beep.
I did.
All right. We got 13.5 coming from my truck to this dead battery. You want to do me a favor, get in there and see if you can crank it up for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's right. What? Fire in the hole. You're not getting nothing, huh? I didn't think you was. It's hard to bring back a battery when they're fried cells. I'm gonna go get you a battery. Tell you what, why don't you call Midas? I'm gonna bring this battery to Midas, okay? And we'll do it that way. See if they can, just gotta set it up for me. All right, let's do that, guys. We'll see if we can grab a battery, and then we'll come back here and we'll do alternator tests and things like alternator tests and make sure the clamps are tight. She should be okay, hopefully. We're gonna do some testing when we get back, if we can make this happen. Otherwise, I'm buying another battery for So before it died, you had to use your jumper box, you were telling me? And you used that quite a few times until it finally said, I'm not giving you no more.
Exactly. It just totally died.
So we need to check this
Like
alternator.
I mean, it would like, the things on the dashboards would light up, but it wouldn't crank over.
Yeah, it didn't have enough juice to kick it over.
Yeah.
I got you. I replaced that alternator. You bought it at AutoZone.
Yeah.
3 years ago, you said?
It's been about 3 years.
Okay. So we'll we got to come back and we got to do some more testing. And it's not the end. The battery is not the culprit.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Could be, but you know, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, it's not over till it's over. All right, guys, let's get to Midas. One of the tasks of a mobile mechanic. You know, you do things for folks, man. Make things happen for them, and they appreciate it. It ain't like you're not getting paid, so go the extra mile for customers, and they'll always call you back. Just have fun. Bottom line, just have fun out here. That's what I try to do. So we're gonna go to Midas down on the Ridgewood Road. They're real nice about it, and they're gonna give us a battery. They ordered us a battery. It should be there by the time I get there. And we'll come on back and we'll pop it in there and we'll do some testing. All right? Hey, I'm just leaving Midas and I'm looking at these guys sweating and, you know, moping around in the shop, you know, like, you know, because I'm a shop mechanic. And I'm like, you poor bastards. I'm like, you poor bastards. They done sucked all the fun out of you. The shop's done sucked all the fun out of it. Mobile mechanic is where it's at, y'all. You can get out here, you can cut up a little bit, you can do your job and, you know, save some people, contribute. End of the day and feel like you've accomplished something, like you made a difference. Yeah, that's real stuff. It's real stuff. Man, they're just moping around like Sasquatches in the shop. Whew. Man, I'm so glad those days are gone. Bring back nightmares. Now I'm a Goodyear and Firestone technician, mostly Goodyear. I've been in Goodyear. I've worked in Goodyear in California, San Diego, Illinois, St. Louis, and Jacksonville, Florida. So I've been working for Goodyear a while. But anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you. That was just, it made me feel bad for them, those poor bastards. Sure, poor shop bastards. Poor shop mechanics. I know I'm gonna hear some shit about that, but come on with it. Come on with it. Pros and cons is what I want to hear. The pros and cons. Yeah. Comment below.
Yeah, you probably had to do some work today.
Huh?
I said you probably had to work today.
Yeah, they're dragging.
He takes care of all the paperwork and answer the phones and order stuff.
Yeah, he's dragging today.
Yeah. But see, some of his guys, I don't know if they quit or what. That's why I stopped taking my car up there, because I wasn't pleased. He has these little white guys up there, and I don't think they really know what they're doing. And so I was taking my car there faithfully, and I just stopped. I stopped taking my car there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got their parking lot is full.
Yeah, it's usually always a crowd. Yeah.
So yeah, they're walking around like zombies. Overworked.
Yeah.
Underpaid.
Yeah.
poor bastards.
Used to be. They used to have these two black guys that were really good. And that was all who I would let work on my car. I would request, I can't remember guys' names, but yeah, I would request them to do my oil changes.
All right, let's break out the old power probe. For you guys, this is my new Power Probe 4. So, yeah, you got to get a Power Probe. I got several Power Probe 3s. This is the 4 right here. Does all kinds of stuff. $12.75. Okay, now it's going to crank up now. You got the keys? Matter of fact, you want to crank it?
Oh, you crank it?
Okay, thank you.
I'll give you the honor.
All right, you got another problem. What is that? Hold up. That's the fuel pump kicking on when I do it. All right, maybe you have a bad starter that would suck down the damn battery. Okay. So I got the key in the on position right now. Let's see if I can get to the starter. And I can get to the starter really easy. Matter of fact, starter is going to be right here on this one. This little skinny wire on the starter is my start wire coming directly from the ignition switch. So I'm just going to poke it. I got a good ground, it should start. All right, so your starter is good. You have another problem. It's not a starter problem you're having. Okay. Let me shut it off. Let me put it in all the gears. Make sure it's not could be a neutral safety switch issue, right guys? Put it in neutral. Okay, I need you to get in the car for me. Okay. And I want you to turn the key. Okay. We're gonna do another test. Okay. All right, this is turning out to be a diagnostic. Okay, let me go ahead and poke a little bitty hole in here. Try to start it for me. Okay. Nothing. All right, good enough. So just for you guys can see again, 12 volts come from the ignition switch, it goes into the starter, and that is what cranks the starter. So just like me doing right now, I'm pushing the button, giving it 12 volts. All right, for those of you who don't know. All right, so now we need to go find a relay, maybe a start relay or a start fuse or something. So let's go into the fuse box and we'll take a look, see what we got. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? We got an alternator. We don't have a crank fuse or nothing like that. I don't see anything on here. I'm gonna have to pull up the schematic. I'm not real familiar with this car. Like that anyways. There's too many cars out there. I don't see anything. So let me pull up the starting schematic, find out how this operates. 2006 Camry. This is my start fuse. She's gonna get in and turn the key for me. Try to start it.
Yeah, I did.
Hold it.
Nothing.
It's not doing anything. There's no voltage going to that. See? I gave it voltage. Turn the key on.
Okay, it's on. Nothing.
All right, so we're not getting any voltage to that fuse, so let's go back on the diagram. You can shut it off. All right, so we're not getting any power to the fuse. The fuse is coming from the instrument cluster. Seriously? Okay, so I got to get another schematic up. All right, I'm not getting any voltage out of that. So the voltage comes back. So I need to be looking at, I need to follow this circuit up a little bit and go to the ignition switch. The ignition switch is what gives you the initial voltage to your starter relay. So let's pop the starter relay out and we'll check if we have voltage on pin 5 when you try to crank the vehicle. Let's do it. All right, this is our starter relay, guys. It goes in like that. And it's right there. So empty spot and then starter relay, ST. So that's it right there. Okay, sorry about that. So let's get in here. We should have at least two 12 volts. Turn the key in the on position. We should have two 12 volts coming out of here. Nothing there. We have 9.6 volts there. That's low. Our battery voltage is 12.7, so we have a little bit low voltage there. So we're missing voltage. Turn the key off. Turn it back on. So we're missing voltage to our relay. Is what's going on. And we have low voltage. So let's get back. Let's get back on the schematic real quick. So we have voltage there. Actually, we didn't try to crank it. Let's try that. Try to crank it for me. Just hold it in the crank position.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Thank you. Still no voltage. The only voltage we have. Turn the key back on. The only voltage we have, 9.3 volts, is coming out of. What pin is that? Coming out of pin number 2. So that would be that lead right there, coming from the neutral safety switch to there. So we're missing voltage on number 5. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So we're missing it from the ignition switch. You may have a bad ignition switch. Let's check. All right, here's the schematic, you guys. All right, here we go. So if we're looking for number 5, there's number 5. That's the starter relay. We come on up and it goes to the ignition switch. It's going to be a black and white wire. All right, so that's where our power comes from to power up the relay. We have 12 volts at our AM2 fuse, which feeds the ignition switch. So we have a bad ignition switch, or we got a problem, and that black and white wire is the problem. So let me tear the dash up a little bit and let me get to that black and white wire. I'm taking this apart, and what do you guys see? What is that? Bunch of wires right there. It could be one of our issues. It might have a security system on it. She says she thinks she might have one on here. So let's finish taking this off. 10 millimeter right here in the corner. Phillips head on that side with the little door. Let me get it off. They got little Phillips heads everywhere. Hiding. You can't hide from me. What the hell are you thinking? Okay. That screw dropped down there somewhere. I'll find it. So I want to try to get, yeah, it's got a security system in it. That's probably her failure right there. It's got a security problem. So let me, I'm gonna pull this steel bracket out of the way too. Let's get that gone. Let's get that gone. See guys, diagnostic first. Otherwise, someone would have, depending on who she brought it to, it's the starter. It's the alternator.
Is the alternator?
No, I'm talking about what people do. I'm being facetious right here. Let me set you down for a second, guys. See if I can get this thing off. There's another 10 millimeter up here. All right. So she's got a security system on it. I see. So we're looking for a black and white wire coming from the ignition switch. I can almost get to it. Yeah, I can get to it. If you look up in there, right there, you'll see a black and white wire. That's the one I need to probe. So I'll get my power probe, poke a little bitty hole in that, turn the key, and if I get 12 volts, it's probably going to be the security system, guys. Aftermarket crap. Let's check it. Guys, I got my little pinch tool connected to the black and white wire. Alright. So I'm going to pull that off. I should be able to plug up with my power probe right to there. Okay, so now you can see my voltage. So if this goes up to 12 volts, we know it's not ignition switch problem. There it is, 12 volts. Let's do it again. Turning the key now. So your problem is that security system. So I'm taking it out.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay? All right. All right, guys, when you start disconnecting security systems, so you want to look for these little clips, you want to pull them off. All right, so if the wire is not the same from this side to that side, you're going to have to find that wire and splice back into it. So I'm just going to unplug everything I see and look on both sides of the wire, make sure they're red or blue or whatever, and start disconnecting stuff. Okay, that's all I'm doing right now. There's a yellow and black wire right there coming from that box right there. It does have 12 volts when I turn the key. So, but this wire is red and white. So I'll have to find the other end of that black and yellow, splice that back together again. It should be right here, and it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. I put those back together again, and this thing is going to start. Let me show you. All right, guys. Let's start cutting some stuff. See if I can get a little bit of slack out of this thing would be nice. Otherwise, I have to make that wire longer. I should be okay. I should be okay like that. I need to get me some better crimpers. These are okay, but I want some better ones. Holding that other wire with some needle nose. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up a little bit so I can get to the other side of the wire. Go get me a little knife here in a second. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna go get a little knife. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead and grab this. All right, guys, we got the yellow and black wire connected. I'm not worried about the rest of the stuff. This vehicle should start right now, unless I missed another wire, which I'll have to verify. Let's turn the key on. Yep, and I missed another wire. Was not expecting that. Okay, so let's find the other one. Actually, I think I got that wrong right there. That is a black and white, and that is a black and yellow right there. So that's wrong. My mistake. My mistake. Let's free this thing up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. All right, there we go. Got the rat nest out of there. Now let's get back over here and look at these wires. I gotta pee so bad. I gotta find me another black and I gotta find me another black. A black and a yellow and a black and white wire. Unless it's changed its colors and faded. No, it's a black and white. That's a black and white. They're both black and white. It looks yellow, but it should start. Hold up here. Doing electrical work and gotta pee at the same time? No, can't do it. Gotta go pee. All right, guys. I know what I did wrong. You know why I didn't start last time? Because I didn't put the damn relay back in there. So now I gotta shorten this wire just a little bit more again. Start over again. Because I seen the yellow and the white. And the white and the black. And I said, hey, that's not the right wire. Anyway, it's gonna work now. It is gonna work now, I promise you. It's gonna work. That's why it didn't work the first time, right? You guys followed me on that, right? The damn relay's out of there. I still don't have the relay plugged in there. All right, let's get this one back in there. Kind of hold it so it won't slip out. Give me every bit of that. Give me a better clamp on it. Okay, it's on there now. It's going to start now. Let me plug that relay back in there. See, it's always something, y'all. It's always something. I don't even know what I did with the relay. It's over here. Okay, put the relay back in there. I'm not checking voltages because I'm pretty damn sure it's going to start. Fire in the hole, baby. There it is. All right, guys, that's a wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing back together again. Blow the horn. So she can come out. And yeah, put it back together again. Guys, that's it. Hayes Bulb Auto Repair, Diagnostics 101. All right, I'm out. Peace.
Do I hear my car go?
Yes, you do.
Oh, wow. Woo. Yeah, yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, that was it. I did have that relay in. So,
oh, man. And you know what? One of my daughters, as smart as she is, she told me, she said, Mama, you've been having problems with it, with your key fob. She said, I think it's that your security thing.
she said that?
She said that.
She's smart.
Yep. That's what my
That's
other
what's
daughter
up.
was just saying.
All right, guys, one more thing we got to do. Where you put the dash back together again, as you see. And get my trash out of here. My butt connectors and stuff. We still have to start it up, and we're going to check the charging system while we're here. We just don't put in batteries and say, oh, well, put it in a battery. So we're going to do check the charging system too. Complete auto service, guys. Complete auto service. 13.67 volts, you're good. Do you know how many volts your battery has?
18 volts?
No, this is a no, this is a car. Most cars have 12 volt batteries.
Oh, okay.
So you have 13 volts in your battery, almost 14. Where is that other 2 volts coming from?
I don't know.
It's coming from the alternator.
Oh, okay.
The alternator gives you an extra 2 volts to keep your battery charged up.
Okay. I learned that. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
All right, we out. Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. We're in Jackson, Mississippi. Peace. Guys, before you say anything, I did heat shrink that wire. I know someone's going to say something about it. You didn't heat shrink the wire, dude. Yeah, it's heat shrunk. All right, let's get to fishing. All right, let's finish the rest of the video, all right? All right, let's continue. Just want to do one more? Let's do one more. We're going to Fern Creek Drive in Jackson, Mississippi. He's got a Pacifica. So let's see what that's doing. So let's see what's going on there. This one's gonna be a Pacifica. It's doing something pretty weird. You know, it's like acting like a crank sensor is intermittent, it's going off and on, or he's just got a fuel pump that's acting kind of crazy. He said he had some oxygen sensor codes coming up, but I can't seem to find any oxygen sensor codes. And I lost my keys. Where are my keys at? Oh, there they are. You know, he's cut off the converter. He had someone cut off the converter, and I'm not getting any oxygen sensor codes yet. It's been running for 20 minutes. So he says, and I did feel what he was talking about, like I said, but it's not doing it anymore. Now it's running perfectly fine. So he's gonna run down the street real quick. He says he can make it do it. So I'm gonna let him run down the street, and if he can't make it happen, I'm just going to come back another day when the check engine light comes on. Oh, he's trying to do it now. I thought he was gonna go down the street. Let's go out and take a look. We might have to make this another video. It's running good now. That figures. But I did feel it, so I got a clue, but there's no check engine light. Fuel pump or crank sensor is what I'm guessing. What do you think?
Doing pretty good. It used to be jerking.
Yeah, I don't even need that open now.
Okay.
We're done until you see a check engine light.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
and I'll come back and see you.
Okay.
I do YouTube videos, by the way.
Okay.
So this will probably be a YouTube video. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Okay.
An interesting one.
Yeah.
Crank sensor, I'm saying it on video. We're on now. Crank sensor or fuel pump is going to be my guess right now.
Okay. All right.
Don't guess, test.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. I'm walking to my truck. He's still trying to make it happen. It's not happening for him. So, anyways, no check engine light. There's nothing I can do right now, but we'll come back. I'm sure we'll make this another video. All right, guys. It looks like that one was not cooperating with me. I still charge $100 minimum for my call, but you know what I do? I usually take that 100 when he calls me back. He's got one on credit, so I might have to come out here twice, but still I'll use the same $100. It's not an extra $200. It's not an extra $100. So I work on trust right here. I mean, I'm pretty trustworthy, so if I got your money, I got your money, and you ain't lose no money. So when you start working me enough, and I know you're gonna call me and only call me, I won't even charge $100. I just said, we'll call me when you're ready. Come out there, check it out for you. You know, you say, man, I can't do it till like Wednesday. Then I'll get the money Wednesday. But for fly-by-night customers, you know, they come and see me, and then they go to other mechanic, and then they go to other mechanic, and you know, you're not going to get that kind of perk, which is fair. So, anyways, that's it, guys. Let's get on back to the house. Peace.